Hey guys, my name's Christian Ross, the artist Heríam on Noise Umbrella Records, and today I'm going to teach you all about the D major chord. Okay guys, so the D major chord is a major triad which consists of 3 different notes. They're the first, the third, and fifth note of the D major scale. They are D, F sharp, and A. Okay? So I'm going to show you what this chord looks like before we learn how to make it and go through the notes. Okay? Beautiful, right? So something you might have just noticed is that I'm only playing 4 strings. This particular chord, the root note starts on the 4th strings and ascends to the 1st. So we've got string 1, string 2, string 3, and string 4. That's our D root note. Okay? Now, this note here, the second note in the chord, that is our A note. Okay? Now this third note in the chord, that's another D. So this is an example where on a guitar, as a matrix, some of these notes are going to repeat on themselves. Okay? So far we have D, A, D. Okay, our last note in the chord is an F sharp. Okay, so strumming from the 4th string to the 1st. D, A, D, F sharp. D, A, D, F sharp. Okay, and that's our D major triad. Okay guys, we're going to go ahead and look at our fretting hand and which fingers that we need to make this chord. You're going to need to bring your index finger, your middle finger, and your ring finger in order to make this D major chord happen. We're going to be playing only on frets 2 and frets 3, okay? Okay guys, we're going to play a little bit of Battleship to make this chord happen. I'm going to call out the finger name, the fret number, and also the string number. Now remember, our strings from the bottom to the top are string 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. These string numbers never change, even though the tuning of the guitar can change, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright, let's make this chord, okay? Firstly, I want you to take your middle finger, okay? And I want you to place it on fret 2, string 1. Middle finger, fret 2, 1, 2, string 1, 1. Boom, right there, okay? Then I want you to take your index finger, this little guy right here, I want you to put it on fret 2, string 3. Fret 2, 1, 2, string 3, 1, 2, 3. Right there. Boom. Okay? So now we have a little bit of separation. We have this string right here. The second string open. I want you to take your ring finger. I want you to put it on fret 3, string 2. Fret 3, 1, 2, 3, string 2, 1, 2. Boom. Just like that. Alright, so something to note. This is very important. Your fingers need to come straight off the guitar, like that. If they're bent at all, a few of these strings are going to get muted and you're going to get a real nasty chord sound, okay? So you want the chord to sound like this. Again, beautiful. You don't want it to sound like this, or like this, or like this. That all happens when your fingers start to get lazy and sag down, okay? You want them coming straight off the guitar. Okay? Let's make this chord again. Middle finger, fret 2, string 1. Boom. Index finger, fret 2, string 3. Ring finger, string 2, fret 3. Boom. Strum from the 4th string down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's our D. Again, I'm using my thumb right here to mute these 2 strings just in case I'm going to be strumming really hard. If I'm strumming really hard and I accidentally pick these 2 notes, they're not going to bleed through. It doesn't sound too good when they bleed through, so I'm going to mute them. Okay? Sounds much cleaner. This takes a little bit of practice. As you can see, my thumb kind of just hangs over in a 90-degree angle. So some people can only do this, and they have this A note that that's really okay because the A note is again in the triad, but it just doesn't sound as clean all the time. So you really want to practice on getting those mutes happening or getting really accurate with your strumming hand to make sure that you start on that D chord. Alright, so some ways that you can practice making this chord at home. I mean, it's going to take time. You just got to practice. So what I encourage you to do is try to make the chord, start slow. Do what we did, rewind this video and go through middle finger, index finger, ring finger, and just make the chord. Just do that over and over again. Then take your fingers off just a little bit and then try to put them back on where they were. Take them off, put them back on, and then slowly take them off and get rid of the shape and see if you can make the shape again. And if you keep doing that over and over and over, pretty soon you'll just be a pro jumping right back and forth to all these different chords, okay? So that's one way that you can practice at home. Another way is to find a chord progression with other chords that you already know. We learned the G chord the other day, so you can play that and then see if you can start switching to the D chord. Okay, so G, main thing is start slow, don't get frustrated, have fun with it. If you have any questions, leave comments, I'm happy to answer. Whatever you do, start slow, make sure that you have every little bit of the chord down. There's lots of little variables that can make this chord sound really nasty, but once you get it down, it's a beautiful chord. You'll use it all the time in all kinds of music. It's a very prominent open chord. Some things that you can do to make this chord a little bit more alive is you can add the second or you can add the fourth to kind of spice things up, and you can do that really easily. I'll just show you real quick. Once you have the chord down, try adding a suspended 4, and all that is adding a G note on the first string. So you're going to take your pinky that's just hanging out here when you're making this chord and you're just going to put it on fret 3 string 1, boom, while you're holding the other notes down. Okay, now let's take the pinky off. Now you can leave this middle finger on here, that's okay when you're doing that. What that is a suspended 4, okay? You're suspending the chord up with a 4th. Okay, now if you want to do add the 2 note, all you do is take this middle finger off. Okay, and what you're doing now is adding the E. Okay, now you put the finger back onto the F sharp. Take the middle finger off. Middle finger back on. Okay, let's suspend the 4th. Add the pinky. Okay, take it off. Let's go to D2. That's adding the 2. D2. Add it back to D major. Okay, suspend 4. Okay, whenever you see D sus as well, that's the suspended 4. D sus, this is D sus. Okay. So you'll see a D and then sus on the chord chart. That's what that is. You see D2, that's what that is. Okay? I hope that this has been really helpful. Again, if you have any questions, please comment below. I'm happy to answer and give you the best answer that I can. Be sure to subscribe for more videos, tutorials, vlogs, all kinds of stuff coming at you weekly. My whole goal is to share music, knowledge, and hopefully inspire you in your own creativity and keep writing your own songs, to keep moving forward in your own instrumentation, and to have fun doing it. So thank you so much and have a great day. Be blessed.